yellow belly, I thought, oh, I'm not going to take that. I think it was.
We're going to have to put concrete all these for it.
I think we need to build a trunk wall. I believe it's free. Mr. Trump, he's not got any projects on at the moment, so we could build a wall for us.
Come in over here, buddy, if you can.
Exactly.
So, if you guys can see, this is my first live Perth Hills around Kalamunda, Gooseberry Hill, tiger snake. Trapped in netting. This horrible, horrible stuff. In an almost identical spot to where I caught.
It just went flat, I think.
No, it's alright. The screen just goes off. That's okay. So almost identical spot to where I caught a Dugite last year in the same netting, which coincidentally, you can see that he's a bit scared, a bit defensive, which is completely understandable. He's nice and cold. Hey, you're just going to make it worse, buddy. You're just going to make it worse. Obviously, he's just scared.
Yeah.
So.
He's not as bad wrapped up as the other one.
Yeah, he might have cut into his skin if you like.
Oh, look, he's got a snap open.
Yeah, he's much more free. Well, he's got a bit more freedom, I think, than the last one.
So tiger snakes, I mean, I'm hearing the word aggressive.
Yeah.
First off, this isn't aggression. It's the thing's scared shitless.
Yes, absolutely.
As for their reputation in regards to the difference between Dugites and tiger snakes and their aggression, they're a shorter, heavier snake.
Right.
So they're more likely to stand and defend themselves.
Oh yes, yeah.
Rather than run like a
or shall we say slither.
Yeah, rather than flee, because they're not as fast as Dugites, so they tend to more likely to stand and show some defensive behaviour.
He's massive.
So what these guys do is they actually. Oh, buddy, you are really
Got it right in there,
aren't you? It's in his
mouth.
mouth.
It's in his mouth, isn't it?
Oh, dude. Okay, this is going to be. You're either going to see me get bitten for the first time, or it's going to go smoothly.
Hope you don't get bitten.
Me too. We might do.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh wow, there's like a stick.
He's even got some in his mouth. So we want to try and get that one out first.
Oh.
Really did a number on his mouth.
Yeah.
Is there any others?
No, I don't think so.
Better not be.
Oh, there's one of my cricket balls.
Yes, there's cricket balls, all kinds of balls.
Is it on? Yeah. Is it just black?
No, it goes dark to save battery.
This is the most deadly snake I've been close to before. Like, the other one was bad, but this is worse. I'm trying to get
See any fangs?
Wow, that's...
They curl back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see fangs.
So you have they have sheaths over their fangs?
Yeah, I'm getting bitten by mossies. He looks really scared.
He is.
There is a few mosquitoes in there.
This is what I was talking to Mum about. Maybe we could change this all into grass because Mum said they don't like grass.
There we go.
Snakes. They like going into bushes. That's what Mum said.
Alright, we've got the one out of his mouth.
It's so beautiful. The colours. It's hard because it's tight on it, but it's not circulation. Oh,
And we're almost there. You're right, buddy. You're okay. Just still. Chill. couple more. I'm being bitten on the butt by a mosquito.
There's so many in here. Sure, mosquitoes.
Okay, we are free.
Yeah.
Okay, you're okay.
That looks beautiful.
Alrighty, let's just check him out, make sure he's not too badly damaged.
That would be.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that now.
Mum would like to see that.
He seems to be.
Much better than the other one.
Yeah, I mean he was. He's actually in a lot better shape than the last one.
Yeah, the other one was cut underneath. That's really yellow.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I thought they actually
Nice
had tiger
Notice that
stripes.
the snake.
They do have stripes.
You see the stripes going up the
Kind
side,
of.
yeah. They're more
I want
subtle.
to touch it. Touch its tail. Ooh, that's not as the other one was more like
Smooth.
yeah. That
These
was.
guys tend to have bigger, chunkier scales, so they feel a bit more rough.
Oh, that scared me. I thought that was a worm.
What, you scared of a worm?
They're
What are
like.
you filming? You get
Oh.
distracted by touching it. A little bit of a...
Ooh, his scales.
It's lost a few scales,
It's like
but
been here for like how long has it been? A few hours maybe.
it's the good thing about snakes that can, you know, shed their skin. If they get sort of some damaged scales, they'll just come off and they'll get new ones underneath. So he's actually, he doesn't have any open wounds like the Dugite did.
There's been a snake skin. The dog found a snake skin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so interesting there.
It's really interesting. My friend would like to come over, but
Alright, let's bag him up.
Yeah, moving away. Stand back, banging up.
I'll hold the bag.
That's right, stay there.
Oh, tiger snake in our backyard.
Oh,
In
yeah.
their
Better get
backyard.
my hook out. Can't put my hand in there to get it out next time. And there we go.
You can see kind of moving.
I think you'll be a lot happier now.
Sorry?
I think you'll be a lot happier now.
I think yes, you're right. Very much.
Thank you for coming again.
You're
Have you
welcome.
got $50 for it?
Yes, I've got some money.
Do you want me to finish your room?
Thank you, Anne.
Now I can go release the Dugite I caught you.
Yep, son.
G'day guys. Alright, so we've just caught this tiger snake from this house in Gooseberry Hill, which was the same place, coincidentally, that we got this Dugite towards the end of last year. Have had to keep it a lot longer than we were anticipating because of the wound it had. That netting can be really nasty stuff sometimes. Had a big open gaping wound, which is now healed. It's had a couple of feeds in the shed, and coincidentally, I was going to release it today anyway, so we've just come to the same house where we caught it. So, as you can see, he's still a nice size. Just stay there, bud. And his wounds were here. You can just see where this white part is. So it's all now nice and healed. So that'll come off in a couple of sheds, and he'll be back to normal. So we are just going to let him go. Back to freedom, buddy. And taking off a lot slower than I was expecting. There we go. We'll just let him know we're here. I mean, obviously he knows we're here, but he doesn't seem to be too fast. You guys just stay there. I'll make sure he goes up into the bush rather than back out to where we are. That's it, buddy. That's the way. There you go. nice to be able to finally release this guy. He has been with us a lot longer than anticipated, like I said. But he is completely healthy now. Got some food. Back up into the bush. Away from people. There you go, buddy. Catch you later. Right, and now for the surprise tiger snake. Surprise to me because I've been looking for a nice Hills tiger snake for quite a while, and it's dark so I can't see him. So, bit of a funny one because there's not a huge amount of water around here. There's a dam on a property and there's some clay pits. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but nevertheless, we'll release him where we can. Because he's black and the bag's black and I'm in the shade. There he is. Quite a pretty little snake. Here is a genuine Perth Hills Tiger Snake. Now you can see that flattening out of the neck is defensive posture. So that's what they do to make themselves look bigger. So if I let this go and it was a Dugite, it'd take off. This guy's going to go off a lot slower and he's going to come up and turn his head and make himself look bigger in a way to get people to back off. So just watch him now, you can see him getting real flat. There we go, I've let him go. He's completely free to go, but he's just flattening out even more. Just indicates that he's a bit scared, he's a bit nervous. So we'll get up nice and close on him. And he's probably a bit cool as well. When he's cool, he's not going to move as fast. Being stuck in the shade where he was, he doesn't get very cool very quickly. Being black though, it's going to allow him to, just going to give him a touch on the tail there to get him moving. Can't be here all day, buddy. There we go, raises himself up, flattens his neck out, makes himself look bigger. Bit of a bluff strike there. That's just him saying back off. And ideally we just want him to take off that way. You can see how they really look like cobras when they flatten their neck out like that. It's really, really cool. And that's it, he's taken off. That's it, buddy. Keep going. And he's coming back the way we let him go. Alright. Now he's put his neck back out. He's going to hide under that tree for a bit, I reckon. Go down there. Into that national park. Safely done. Cheers. Snake lives matter.